Audi 100, C1. The first Audi 100, developed by Volkswagen's very much subsidiary Auto Union at Ingolstadt, was shown to the press as a four-door sedan on November 26, 1968. Its name originally denoting a power output of 100 PS, 74 kilowatts, the Audi 100 was the company's largest car since the revival of the Audi brand by Volkswagen in 1965. The C1 platform spawned several variants, the Audi 100 2 and 4-door saloons, and the Audi 100 QS, a fastback coupe, which bore a resemblance to the Aston Martin DBS released a year earlier, especially at the rear end, including details such as the louvers behind the rear side windows and the shape of the rear light clusters. Audi followed up the introduction of the 4-door saloon in November 1968 with a 2-door saloon in October 1969 and the 100 QS in autumn 1970. The car's 1.8-liter four-cylinder engines originally came in base 180 PS or 59 kilowatts or 79 horsepower, 100S, 90 PS or 66 kilowatts or 89 horsepower, and 100LS, 100 PS or 74 kilowatts or 99 horsepower, versions, while the coupe was driven by a bored-out 1.9-liter developing 115 PS, 85 kilowatts, 113 horsepower. From April 1970 the 100LS could be ordered with a 3-speed automatic transmission sourced from Volkswagen. Although the Audi 100's engines were considered rather rough, critics stated that buyers whose first car had been a Beetle and who aspired to upgrade to a contemporary diesel-powered Mercedes-Benz were unlikely to be discouraged. The Ingolstadt production line was at full capacity, but supply fell short of demand that during the summer of 1970 an additional production line for Audi 100s was set up in Volkswagen's own Wolfsburg plant, which made it the first water-cooled car to be produced in Germany's, and by some criteria the world's, largest car plant. For the Swiss market, the 100LS was equipped with a version of the 1.8-liter engine bored out by 0.5 mm, 0.020 N, producing 107 PS, 79 kilowatts. This placed the engine above the 9 tax horsepower threshold in the 19 cantons where this system was in use. Why this was desired is unknown. Starting with the 1972 model year, the 80 and 90 PS versions were replaced by a new regular petrol variant of the 1.8-liter engine developing 85 PS, 84 horsepower/63 kilowatts. At the same time, the 100GL was introduced featuring the 1.9-liter engine formerly used only in the QS. In March 1971 the 500,000th Audi was produced. By now the Audi 100 had become the most commercially successful model in the company's history. In 1976 the 2 millionth Audi was built, of which the 100 represented 800,000 cars. In September 1973, for the 1974 model year, the 100 received a minor facelift with a somewhat smaller squared-off grille, with correspondingly more angular front fenders, and with reshuffled taillight lens patterns. The rear torsion bar was replaced by coil springs. For model year 1975 the base 100 was rechristened the 100 liters and received a 1.6-liter four-cylinder engine, coming out of the Audi 80. A four-wheel drive prototype of the Audi 100 C1 was built in 1976, long before the appearance of the Quattro. In South Africa, where the 100 was also assembled, the 100 was available as the L, LS, GL, and S coupe. Local production began towards the end of 1972. By October 1976 33,000 units had been built in South Africa. The GL received a vinyl roof and GL lettering on the C-pillar. The LS was dropped for 1976, but returned for 1977 along with the new GLS saloon. The coupe was discontinued. The LS and GLS were special versions of the L and GL, with silver paint jobs, automatic transmissions, and special red interiors. L and LS have a 1760cc engine with 75 kilowatts, 102 PS, 101 horsepower, DIN, while the GL and GLS have the larger 1871cc engine producing 84 kilowatts, 114 PS, 113 horsepower. In the United States, the Audi 100 appeared in 1970 in LS guise, with a 115 horsepower, 86 kilowatts, C1.8-liter engine and with either 2 or 4 doors. For 1972 the engine was enlarged to 1.9 liters, but the C-net claimed power was down to 91 horsepower, 68 kilowatts. A base and a GL model were added, as was an automatic transmission. For 1974 the lineup was again restricted to the 100 LS, while the larger safety bumpers were now fitted. Power increased to 95 horsepower, 71 kilowatts, for 1975, by changing to fuel injection. Standard equipment was improved, accompanied by an increase in prices. In August 1977 the new Audi 5000 replaced the 100, although another 537 leftover cars were sold in 1978. The Coupe was not available in the United States.